Hello and welcome to the 6th Tribal Council of Surviving 1984 Director's Cut. I am here with the Murphy tribe. Say hello, guys.
No, fuck you.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
All right, so Luke, we're going to start with you. Would you like to describe the challenge to the viewers watching this for us?
It was like convoluted flip cup. It was overly confusing. It was like you had to answer the question. Oh, first off, it was like Survivor questions, but it was like a Survivor question that like you had seen. It was like, what did this character eat for lunch on the 15th day of season 3? And I was like,
No.
fuck, I don't know. It was.
Let's take the question I got wrong, Luke. Charisma played an idol that kept herself safe. How many votes did she get that round? Or
It was 7, we know now.
it was 7, not 8.
But literally, so it was horseshit for anyone who has a life other than watching Survivor and other than
Wikipedia in the background.
love you. But it was, yeah. Oh, and so like if you got the question wrong, you had to add a cup to the number that everyone had to flip, and then it was flip cup. Yeah.
Lovely.
Those are my thoughts.
Hearn, as we saw in the challenge, the amount of cups you had to flip was based off of how many questions you answered incorrect or correct. Do you think that the performance and the challenge on either side of that could affect the decision making tonight, or is it more so based off of other things?
I think at this point it's something that can be easily drawn to because we only had really an out strategize, and what's the first thing people think of is like challenge strength. But I mean, this is the final 15. Challenges don't really matter. We haven't been voting based on challenge strength, and given the fact that a swap might be coming, it's kind of muddled up. So I don't think anyone's safe because they knew Survivor Trivia, or they could fucking flip a cup because that would be rotted. So I don't think challenge performance is going to be in any way part of the decision-making process.
Alrighty. Keaton, last tribal council, it was put out there in the open that there's usually 2 names that pop up and are the ones to be decided between. How many names have you heard tonight? And do you think that the vote could end up switching to you? Do you think that those 2 names are definitive? Or have you heard more than 2 names?
I've heard 2 names. I think everyone's heard 2 names tonight. I don't think that would be a shock to anyone. I'll say them openly. It's Nick and Caitlin. Those are the names I've heard tonight. It could definitely flip on me. I don't know if that's the only thing that I don't know if there's a secret plan to take me out. If there is, hallelujah, I'm fucking out of this game and no longer stressed. But I'm going to be ending up making the decision that I think is going to most benefit my game.
All right, Brandon, at the challenge results, we mentioned that there would be an announcement after the Tribal Council premiered. What do you think that announcement is, and how do you think it could shake up the game?
This better be a fucking tribe swap from the amount you've blue balls us for the past 3 rounds. This better be a tribe swap or a merge or something like that, or I am going to pull out the knife or like undo this pen and find a way to stab this in your neck. Something needs to happen. There has to be a tribe swap or something. I'm joking, but we've been blue balls enough.
I'm joking. He's very serious. He will stab you, and I will tell
I
you.
will
I'm a
stab
lady.
you.
Oh my goodness.
I seem very nice. I am psychotic. I am very psychotic.
Just call Blake Caesar because we're all gonna fucking stab him.
Well, when you're
Well.
convinced, at least we'll have the proof for it. We'll be like, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, well, the episode title is We're Going to Stab Him. Anyways, Connor, is tonight going to be a straightforward vote, or is a blindside brewing?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would assume it's straightforward, but then again, like, for all I know, like, Chrissy could be voted out again and she's already gone. I don't know what could happen here. Like, I think it's straightforward, I'd say. I mean, but then again, when you think it's straightforward, it's not straightforward. It's actually like, I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess. I mean, I don't know. I think it's straightforward. That is my answer to your question. I think it is. I mean, yeah, I'm self-imploding. I hope you're enjoying watching this. Like an hour to scramble and an hour to like strategize. Very, very fun, guys. Very, very fun. It was not fun, but yeah. Did you get the answer? I hope so.
Alrighty. Nick, last tribal council, we saw a little tiff between you and Caitlin. Do you think that that put a target on your back? If it did, do you think that you can get out of it?
I think Kendall pushing my name last round put a target on my back before any kind of tiff that may or may not have happened with Caitlin. I didn't view it necessarily as, Caitlin had mentioned that she felt like I had like attacked her or like came for her or something like that. And that's not how I perceived it. But again, Caitlin perceived it a completely different way. So like, that's very valid. But I thought it was, Caitlin was making it seem like she'd only heard the one name. And I was like, no, like I'm here, I'm fighting, like I want to stay in the game. And, you just hadn't talked to me. So like, I couldn't give you a second name. And that's what sucked for me. And like, I just wanted to clear the air on that like, there was another name. I like wanted to include her in it. I just didn't get the chance to talk to her. And I probably came off a little more brash than I intended to. If I can get out of it, I mean, we'll see tonight. Cause like Keaton said, my name is going around yet again. So I tried to make sure I survive tonight, but you never really know what's going to happen until the votes are read. So.
And Caitlin, do you kind of feel the same way since you got in the tiff? Did that put a target on your back? And if so, do you think that you can get out of it?
I want to say it didn't put a target on my back, but apparently my name is going around. So, I mean, like, that is scary, but I don't think it's particularly because of that. Fortunately, Nick and I had the chance to talk about it today. And after rewatching it, like reflecting on it, he made some good points. However, like in the moment, it had just came off the fact that I was it come off to me that I was inactive, which a lot of you have like fortunately proved to me that I'm not, even though that's how it was perceived. So fortunately, like it just, or unfortunately, excuse me, it sucks that like Nick and I are ultimately being turned on each other because I really liked him being here. And now we're set in a position to where we've got to make a decision.
Can I just say, at no point in my speech did I call you inactive. That was not at all my intention. I said we had to talk that day, and you had said you were at the pool. So, like, it was just that day. I was not trying to make you seem inactive. You would talk to other people. I think I said that you would talk to other people. You just hadn't talked to me. So, like, I very much apologize if any part of you thought that that was me calling you inactive, because I know you were anything but inactive. Inactive people are already gone. I went home round one because of it. Like, this tribe never dealt well with inactives, and you're still here, which means you're definitely not inactive, and that's not the point I was trying to make at all.
No, I see what you're saying now. Sorry, I kind of got cut off because my grandpa was talking to me for a second. But what I was pretty much getting out of that was that you had never said that I was inactive. However, it was just like when you had said that, that's how it was perceived to me. And then I had to go like in defense mode because I don't want to come off as inactive anymore just because the first 3 days of the game I was out of town. So.
All right. And then this is kind of an open-ended question. Do you guys feel like the pace this round has kind of changed up the strategy, or do you feel like it's kind of the same?
I mean, I'll go. I definitely think it kind of changed the way people talked about the vote this round. In my opinion, like having such little time to do it, and I think everyone, while we were waiting to do the challenge, no one really wanted to like talk game because they didn't want to make it look like they were being shady. So like I didn't really do much game talk to anyone until the challenge was over and we knew we were going to tribal. Because I think everyone on this tribe really does like each other. So for us to like talk game prior to knowing we have to go to tribal just seemed like a slap in the face to our like fellow tribe mates. So it definitely changed how gameplay was talked with such little time to talk about it.
Can I add on to that too, please?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I really didn't do any strategy talk, like barely any, before the immunity challenge, because obviously we don't know what's going to happen until we were after the immunity challenge. I think even though we lost, I think we all felt really proud of how we did, especially because some of us like never watched Survivor in of itself. We killed the shit out of that Flip Cup challenge for what we did. Keep in mind we lost, but we still did really well. And it's just I personally for me, I didn't want to come in and defeat his attitude because the second you accept defeat, yeah.
Alrighty. Does anybody else have anything to say before we get to the vote?
Keaton, it is not a vertical stacking cup challenge. What the hell are you doing?
I'm bored. I already stacked from the cup, all the cups I had from the bottom up, and now I'm just kind of doing this. I'm bored.
Alrighty. Well, with that, if everybody will go to your confessional chat and confirm your vote for me, I will be back when I get all of the votes written down.
Are we doing shouts?
Yes, you can.
Shout out to Urgent Care for taking care of me last tribal.
Shout out to Karishma Patel for voiding 7 votes against her at the tribal council, which she played her idol. I wish you had made it a little bit more clear, you little bitch. But touche, like honestly, get ready.
Shout out to Sebastian from 1984 season 1. I know it was 4 days late after I saw your mail, but I appreciate it, man.
I'm going to shout out the 2 people that I finally added to my production chat, even though they're never going to watch this. I love you, Bailey and Emily.
Shout out to my production chat people. Jay, Jabbar, you've been nagging me about this, so there you go. Leave me alone.
Shout out to Lauren, who's the only person in my production chat because y'all took the people I wanted.
I didn't. I know I didn't.
Don't say y'all as a whole other tribe. Like,
I had my prod boys, Julian and Z. What do you want from me?
I should have added my mom.
Yes, get Angel back.
Shout out to Angel Staffelbach.
It's not even her name.
Shout out to Red Stall Cups for costing us this fucking challenge.
Or in Nick's case, Blue.
Shout out to Naked Women for letting me get my point right.
You really did ask the question. I hate it here. I have to voluntarily. I hate it here.
The straight guy got the question about the girls stripping for peanut butter. I didn't even watch that season, but I knew that clip, so I was like, oh.
Can we read the votes? I feel uncomfortable here.
All right, and with that being said, I have the votes.
Okay.
Ooh, timing.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, once I read the votes, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Caitlin. One vote, Nick. Caitlin. Nick. It's 2 votes, Caitlin. 2 votes, Nick. Nick. It's 3 votes, Nick. 2 votes, Caitlin. 2 votes left. And the 6th person voted out of Surviving 1984 Director's Cut. Nick. Nick, do you have any final words?
Well, luckily, I did not bring my suit jacket upstairs, so we're going to look half fancy tonight on my way out the door.
Oh my god.
Basically, I had a lot of fun. I really did enjoy all the connections I made with y'all. Fuck the people that told me they were saving me, aka Brandon, aka Michael, you know, Connor. Great job, Caitlin, for getting this vote out. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm glad you guys kept someone who literally said last round that I don't really care about this game. So, bye, guys. I can't wait to see you all follow me once this swap is done. But see ya.
Love you, Chaos Boy.
Love you, Nick. And that's an oof. That's what we call a
What
big
kind
oof.
of Bobo-ass social media did he just tell us to use?
Alrighty, so with the
Great.
6th person voted out of the game, time will only tell what is next. The announcement will be posted after
This
the
better
premiere
be a
of
fucking
Tribal.
trap flop. This